Hey folks, I'm Mina, and I couldn't wait until I, had uploaded the previous block to record more Love is Strange, so welcome back to Love is Strange. And I'm sure I sound slightly down right now, because honestly, I feel like complete and total shit. I just am dealing with a lot of bullshit right now, because who isn't? But I just wanted to feel good for a minute, and Doom was a little too fast-paced for me right now, so we're playing Love is Strange. Let me get the volume set. Okay. So after a quick dinner, I head back to my room. I was planning on catching up on schoolwork, but I'm too wired to focus. Anxiety about the contest photo is setting in, making me excited and nervous at the same time. I wonder how Kate is feeling. I shove my science textbook to one side and pull out my phone. Kate hasn't texted me yet, so I decide to send one of my own. Hey, are you around? I'm here, just hanging out in my room. Do you want some company? I'm kind of freaking out about tomorrow. Sure, that'll be alright. Just not too late, okay? We have a big day tomorrow. I know. I'll head over now. Better head over to her room before it gets too late. Oh, it's Kate's room. Look, he's the bunny. Door's open, Max. I enter Kate's room after I hear her soft voice shutting the door behind me. She looks up from her seat on the bed and smiles. Her long hair is out of its bun. Why can't I see that? Show that. I want to see that. That'll make me feel happy. Let me feel happy. Falling around her shoulders like a fluffy mane. Come on. I wonder why if she only wears her hair down when she's alone. It looks so pretty. Show me how pretty it looks. God damn. 0 stars. I didn't see Kate's hair when it was down. I'm seeing so much of you lately. Hopefully that's not a bad thing. Kate rolls her eyes at the assumption. Of course not. She glances around her room self-consciously. It's a little messy, but nothing too severe. Some of her books are lying on the floor, as well as a few articles of clothing. Sorry about the mess. I've kind of let it go in the last couple of days. This is nothing. I gotta go with that. What are you talking about? You should see my room when I study for finals. It looks like a war zone. Kate giggles at that. Still, I could have tidied up a little. I look at her reassuringly. Seriously, don't sweat it. Kate gives me a warm smile in return. She pats the spot next to her on the bed, and I take the hint to sit down beside her, tucking my feet up under me. I'm actually glad you decided to stop by. The remark catches me off guard. Why is that? Kate looks me over, a little concerned. You just seem a little tense. Don't tell me you're so worried about the photo. I thumb the back of my neck sheepishly. Just a little. Performance anxiety, I guess. Kate rolls her eyes and puts her hand over mine, pressing down softly. I already think your photos are amazing, Max. You don't have to worry about impressing me. I feel a warmness in my cheeks. I could always count on Kate to believe in me. It's not you I'm worried about, Kate. I know I don't have to worry about you. It's just I don't want to disappoint everybody else, I guess. Everyone's rooting for us to win this contest, and it would make me feel like an ass to let them down. I look at her apologetically. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so emo on you. People gotta stop using that word. Emo has ceased to mean anything. It's just described so many different things at this point. Emo is just a meaningless term. This makes Kate giggle. You're fine. Lord knows you've listened to me being sad enough. I exhale, leaning against the wall. You actually have reasons to be sad. I'm just being a baby. After a beat, Kate shakes her head resolutely. That's not true, Max. If there's anything I've learned from you, it's that our feelings are always valid. You learned that from me? Kate smiles. Of course. I used to think my problems were silly too, but being around you has made me realize that my feelings are important. It's nice to have someone who cares. I'm proud of Kate all over again. I can't believe how much she's smiling again after the hard week she had dealing with Blackwell snobs. I'm glad I could help her, but most of this is on Kate, of course. She really is a fighter. So many people care about you, Kate. I know. I'm starting to realize that now. My mom called me just a little while ago. I'm throwing words in. You can't stop me. She looks away from me, down to the phone next to her. Oh shit. Kate had mentioned her family was strict. I hope they didn't yell at her. Is everything okay? She nods, looking back up with a small smile. Yeah. Mrs. Grant called her saying that I looked like I had been crying a lot lately, which... She doesn't finish the sentence, and I take the cue to cut her off. Yeah. Did you have a nice talk? As good as it can get. She was just worried, asking me a ton of questions. You know, moms. Then my sisters wanted to talk, and my dad, of course. I felt pretty bad making them worry. I remember seeing a family photo on Kate's desk. At the time, I had thought that they looked kind of intimidating, but hearing Kate talk about so fondly makes me think otherwise. That I was getting tripped up. The wording was confusing me. I thought I just wasn't reading it correctly. It makes me happy that Kate gets support at home, too. You get along well with your family, huh? It's great. They can be strict sometimes, especially my mom. We don't always see eye to eye, but I think she means well. She even she accepts me no matter what. My whole family does. Well, I think about what Kate said on our tea date. Why do you let them pressure you so much then? I mean, if they already think the world of you, you shouldn't have to try so hard to impress them. Kate shrugs, letting my words hang in the silence for a moment before answering. Well, I guess it's kind of like how you think you're going to let people down if you don't win the contest. When you love someone, or many people, you don't want them to be sad. It makes you want to try harder, even when you're not sure that you can. People believing in you, and the love they project, it gives you courage. I can't help but smile. Kate sounds so passionate and hopeful talking about this stuff. I hadn't thought of it that way, but you're right. Love. The word seems to make Kate glow every time she says it. It lights up her whole face. Perfect love casts out fear. I turn to her, confused. What's that from? It's a Bible verse. Well, part of one. She stops, a little self-consciously. Don't worry, I'm not going to start preaching to you. Despite what certain people will have you believe, I don't force my religion on anyone. She must be talking about the people who bullied her. How stupid. Making Kate feel bad about her beliefs is a low blow. Never crossed my mind. And that's a nice quote. She looks down, shyly. I like it because it reminds me of what you were saying the other day. How there's a lot of support in my life, from you and others. You helped me remember. Her words are soft, but they hold a lot of weight. So I'm going to keep being strong. Since everyone else believes in me, there's no reason that I can't believe in myself. She says this with a determined attitude, no hesitation. Oh, I don't know. It sounds like a plan, or I'm proud of you. I don't know. Oh, man. Making me make choices with my brain juice. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to do another episode where I actually have finished making this choice. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope we all feel better by next time. All right. See ya.